Hello and welcome to Starting Strong. Today we're going to be working on arms. So you're going to need a couple of weights. Now, what weight is right for you it depends on many things. Hopefully you've got an idea anyway. You can just use homemade weights. Tins of beans, 400 grams, whatever you've got. Probably starting, if you're on the Starting Strong, I sort of recommend going for a kilo or less. But if you know that you're probably capable of more, go for higher. You do want to be getting to the last couple of reps and being, really struggling. So it might be that you kind of whiz through this one at a lighter weight, and then next time just increase and see where you're at. So don't worry about it, no stress. So we're going to be working on the arms. I'm going to be working on the biceps here at the front, the triceps here at the back, bingo wings. We're also going to be working the shoulders. So there's 3 exercises, similar format to the core session if you've done that one already. 20 seconds of each, having a nice break in between. So put the weights to one side. We're going to get started with the warm up. Okay, so holding no weights, we're just going to do arm crosses. You can cross them over one way and then swap. So each time you swap in, and you're going to be pulling backwards here. Okay, so don't just wave them out in front, pull as far back as you can. Okay. Thumbs up and thumbs down. And we're just going to warm up the shoulder joint. Thumbs forwards and the scapula at the back, thumbs back. Okay, have a little wiggle, shake it out. Okay, so we're just going to do some bicep curls. So this is the first movement we'll be doing. We're just going to do that to literally warm up with no weight. Okay, and then triceps. So the tricep extensions we'll be doing, we're going to do with one weight. You're going to go come up and down. Just try and relax your neck, up and down. I'll probably stand up and show you this as well, but it can all be done sitting down. Okay, and then the shoulder press up to the sky. So we're doing this without weight, to just literally get everything moving. Okay, so it's the best way to warm up is to do the movement you're going to be doing, but without any load or any weight. Okay, we're just gonna put your ear down to your shoulder, rock forward and back. That's gonna wake up your upper traps. Try and keep your shoulders down so you get a nice little bit of a stretch. It's a mobility movement, this one, so it's really good. To the other side. Oh, here we go, the bubble wrap in my head. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, so starting off with bicep curls. So getting your weight. Okay, you're gonna be holding them this way. If that is too hard, you can hold them that way. So off we go. So we're just gonna do 20 seconds. So what you wanna be doing is keeping your elbows and still. Everything should be still except for your forearm that's coming up and down. As I say, if that's really too difficult, you can turn your hands that way. Okay, try not to swing and do any of that for movements, and rest. That's the first one done. You can do this next one with 2 weights, but for the first one especially, I'd say let's put one to one side and we're just going to do it with 1. I'll demonstrate it now actually with 2, but you're going to put your hands on your shoulders with the weights and you're just going to go up to the sky. So that's what it looks like with 2. Okay, so from the side, down and up. Okay, with 1 weight though, we're gonna wrap it around our heads, exactly the same, and we're gonna, off we go. So up to the sky. Okay, so again from the side, I'll turn around actually so you can see the back. Down, up, down as low as it can go, and high as you can go. Don't rush it, just take it nice and steady. 3, 2, 1, rest. That's the triceps done. Next one, shoulder press. We're going to be putting them to our shoulders and up to the sky. You do have a rest, so don't rush. Don't just copy me. I like to demonstrate in the break is what we're going to be doing next. So you have a breather. We've got 10 seconds. And yeah, so this one's going to help work your shoulders all the way up. Don't go through anything too heavy. You might need a lighter weight than the one that you've used so far. Off we go. So to your shoulders, up to the sky. Yeah, this one tends to use smaller muscles. So you tend to feel it a lot more if the weight's not quite right. If it starts getting too much, put the weights down and just do it without weight. It's fine. Always start off and rest. Always start off with the weights. And then, if you get halfway through and it's like, I can't manage anymore, put the weight down. Finish the time. Don't just rest. Finish the time that you've got, but do it without a weight. That's absolutely fine. Okay? Dude, awesome. So that's round 1 complete. Next round, just repeating the same thing. So we're going to go back onto the bicep curls. Still got 5 seconds. Then the triceps, and then the shoulders. Okay. So biceps, off we go. So again, keep your elbows tucked into your waist. Okay. You feel like you've not got a waist and they're out here, it's fine. I always think that, like, how many times, the instructors always said, keep your elbows, keep your tummies tucked in, and it's like, my tummy's way too big, I can't keep it tucked in. Maybe that's just me. And rest. But we're here, we're starting a journey, we're getting strong. Tummies will go. Well, they'll always be there, just, manageable amount of tumminess. Okay, so that is the biceps done. We're going on to the tricep extensions. I'm going to demonstrate this one with 2, but again, just stick to 1 if the 1 felt fine. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So down nice and low, up nice and high. You can put them together and press them together if you are using 2. Okay, or you can space them apart. Spacing them apart will make you work a little bit more on your stability, joint stability. So it makes it a little bit tougher. And rest. Okay, so shoulder press. I had to think then, where are we? What am I doing? It's been a long week. But, as I say, it's nearly the weekend, but it's not. I'm filming this and I don't know what day it is, it's Wednesday. I did my iron distance triathlon on Sunday, and my brain hasn't started functioning fully yet. Hopefully that'll start working. So we're going to go onto the shoulder press. So to your shoulders, up to the sky. Again, try and get as many as you can out, and then put the weight down and finish. Don't just rest. Always keep trying to move during the intervals. Just keep trying to keep going. Okay, so we're nearly there. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Final round. Okay, and we'll do some arm stretches at the end of this as well, some quick ones. Or there's the full 10-minute stretch session that will hopefully be uploaded once you've got around to this one. Okay, a little bit more rest. Going back onto the last round of biceps. Again, stick with the weight you've got. If it's too easy, go a little bit heavier. Let's get ready. Off we go. So keeping those elbows in. I'd say if it gets too difficult, you can turn your hands. Uses the muscles slightly different. It actually keep going, but it uses the muscles on your forearms. When you twist your hands like that, it's called a hammer curl. And when you're doing that, it does use your forearm muscle a little bit. So, and rest. You get a little bit of definition going on there, which I think it's always a morale boost. I always feel good when I can see that little indentation coming. It's one of those little markers that my weight loss efforts have been working. A little bit of a motivation. It's nice to see the number on the scales go down. Tricep extensions, I'm going to go back to 1. So wrapping it around your head. Ready? Yeah, it's nice to see the scales go down or the inches get dropped and up. But there are plenty of other signs that you're doing well. So I say, like little indentations that you didn't notice before. Looking at yourself in the mirror and noticing a bone turning up, or a little dimple somewhere that you've never noticed before. Feeling good and rest. So shoulder press, last one. Just generally feeling good. Like on the Manjaro UK group, and people will say, I've not lost anything this week or the last 2 weeks, or whatever. Feeling demotivated, but weigh up whether you actually, do you feel better? Do you feel good in yourself? Do you feel healthier? Do you feel a bit more energy? Or, like trying to focus on the good little things, the little wins. Okay, off we go. I've done too much talking. So trying to, use those as motivations, because, it's all the journey, and it's supposed to be a positive journey, an exciting journey. So enjoy it. And it needs to be enjoyable. There's no point being a slave to the misery in the scales and then being a slave to counting calories and rest. So that's it. So we're going to do stretches now. So first one, classic ones from back from school days. Pull your arm across, press it, and then pull towards you. And this should be getting a nice stretch down the shoulder. Okay, you can have a little bit of a bend in the elbow. It doesn't have to be straight. Whatever you prefer, it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, and the other side. Oh, getting a nice stretch actually on the back of my shoulder here. Will still be tight from the weekend. Okay, the other stretch is the one where you're putting your hand in between your shoulder blades and you're holding it there. Now, I never really felt that work when we used to do it at school. I never really felt that. So what I prefer to do, if you feel it that way, that's fine. Put your hand there and push your elbow up and you should get a nice stretch on your tricep, on your bingo wings. Say on your bingo wings, like we've all got bingo wings. Just what everybody refers it to, isn't it? Or a lot of people do anyway. Okay, and you're going to hold it there. Okay, wiggle. And the other one, so I'm going to push that one up as well. Get a nice stretch on the back of my shoulder as well here. Sort of towards the middle of my shoulder blades. I don't know whether you guys are, but it's a nice one. Okay, and last stretch what you're going to do is just stretching out the chest, so hands together. You can do this sitting down and just demonstrating, and then pushing backwards. Okay. And we're all done. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. If that was too easy, you can just increase the weight. You don't actually have to go to move up to level 2. You can just stay on this one and just increase the weight. It is no problem. The exercises do change a little bit for level 2, but you can get the maximum benefit from this just like by literally sitting down and working the weight, increasing the weight. You don't need to start doing any more fancy stuff if you don't want to. That is absolutely fine, just doing it that way. So well done. I hope you have enjoyed this. Enjoy the rest of your day and crack on.